All right. Hey, everybody. I'm going to make this video in response to question number 4, which is basically asking how open and closed feedback loops and feedback systems are involved with a particular skill. So, for this week, going to be talking about dodging. Dodging in lacrosse, extremely important, just like any other sport, winning those one-on-one matchups. And one of the best to dodge is this number 22 that we're going to be really focusing on. Number 22, his name is Michael Sowers. And we're going to focus on this particular clip because I think it has a lot of great things in it. First and foremost, number 22, Michael Sowers is right here in this top part of the picture, and the initial stages of a dodge is all about this closed feedback loop. While he is running, he is evaluating the situation, finding out where the defenders are, where his teammates are, what the best course of action, constantly going through that loop that we talked about last week. So the first thing that he's noticing here is his defender. Where is his defender positioned, and where is the head of his stick? So initially, Sowers is going to decide to dodge underneath towards the head of his stick. So that's one stimuli that he has to read. The second stimuli would be where his teammate is. His teammate's going to come in and try to set a pick here. So initially he does, and it does not work. This defender plays it pretty well, gives him a nice shove to push the dodger off his line. Right here, you can see that Michael Sowers has to use some of his proprioception and his proprioceptive feedback to maintain his balance on this dodge. But once he does, he uses a little bit of change of speed. He's a quick guy, great hands, but he uses a little bit of a change of speed to beat his defender, try to get an angle. I'm going to show this full speed because it is a fast game here. But we see Michael Sowers evaluating his situation, getting a little bit of feedback here. And then right here, he notices that his defender is on his front hip a little bit. So he plants his foot on this ground and decides to inside roll. At this point, once he has this inside position, this is where that open feedback loop comes into play. Okay, his executive function is basically telling him, hey, this is a great time to shoot. And so those effector muscles here are going to initiate that program to shoot right here. Okay, getting a little bit of body position, he's determined that it's a great time to shoot. And of course, with those open feedback loop systems, you're not getting that feedback while the process is happening. It's afterwards, right? So he's not going to know whether that shot is successful until it happens, whether it's in the back of the goal or it's saved. Now, I really wanted to show this clip because I think this is a great example of that generalized motor program theory as well. Just because this is a very non-traditional shot. He shoots this underhand. He kind of scoops it in the back of the net there, and that is something that we do not practice very often. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have that skill, right? He's able to use kind of those generalized motor program, whether it's through shovel passing, which is a little bit more common, but he's able to use that motion, get that in the back of the net, even though he might not have practiced that 100 or 1,000 times like he would other shots. So I want to show this just one more time, just to reiterate some of my points. All of this here at the beginning is a great example of closed feedback loop. All right, getting constant feedback from his teammates, getting constant feedback from the situation, the defenders, to see what the best course of action is, continually making decisions based off of his environment. And then right here, that's a great example of an open feedback. That quick action in shooting or passing in lacrosse, those quick actions are great examples of open feedback and open loops. Okay, I'll show this one more time because, oh no, my battery is gonna die. So great timing here. But one more time, let's just look at this. He is fast. He is an awesome lacrosse player. And it's a great example of a couple of different feedback loops and a couple of different concepts that we've talked about so far. So thank you very much for watching.